Hey everyone, it's Byron again. I'm doing a video today, a dream I had last night. That was on 4/28/2015. In the dream, I was playing on a basketball team, but I wasn't in the game, and I came to understand that the guy that they had put in the game, who was not as talented as I, nor had he played the length of time that I played, but I came to understand he was going to be playing and I would not be playing. And then the reason for that was that I was a Christian and I was sharing my faith with others. About halfway through the game, I decided I would just go to the locker room, clean out my locker room. I realized that my time playing, or at least starting on the team, was over. So I actually slipped on a pair of black canvas high-top shoes, kind of the old Chuck Taylor style. I'm not certain why that color, other than maybe to symbolize blackball. I went down and on the way to the locker room to clean my locker out, I saw my mother talking to some people in the stands, and she stated, yeah, people all over the city are talking about his testimony for Jesus. I knew this would happen. So the idea was, if you talk about Jesus, testify for Jesus, you'll be prevented from sports. So I went down to the locker room, started cleaning out my locker. The assistant coach came down. He was watching me, and he was kind of harsh in how he was treating me down there. The head coach never once even looked up from the basketball game to acknowledge the fact that I was leaving out or anything. I got my locker cleaned out, and I walked out into a parking lot there by the, I guess we'll call it a field house, and went over into another parking lot. When I got to the other parking lot, there was a guy there. I know him to be a guy who was pretty much anti-Jesus Christ. I'm not saying anti-Christ, but his past leads me to believe he does not believe in Jesus Christ. And when he saw me, he began to bark like, hoo, 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 like an excited type bark. And other people ran over there to him and began barking with him as if they were excited about things that had happened. I saw cheerleaders doing a pep rally. They were actually marching down the street as if they were marching in a parade. They were on roller skates. And then I found a tent, and I was going to wait in this tent. And as I was sitting there waiting, I realized I might as well not try out for baseball, because the same thing is going to happen on the baseball team. So I sat there in the tent, and I needed to call someone to pick me up. I had an old type computer, and this was a funny. It's an old school gaming type screen where you actually mash mechanical buttons, and I couldn't find the button for contacts. Some other people tried to help me there. But while I was in the tent, I actually helped them erect some of the framework for the tent. And then the dream ended. And when the dream ended, I came to understand that the erecting of that tent was actually a revival tent. So that's the dream from 4/28/2015. Thank you. 15.